Welcome back again to another edition with me, Chile Chale, host lo Kava mo Kajup. And this afternoon, I'm very fortunate to have you got ambassador blo France, where he is the Pacific region, and her name is Veronique Roger Lacan. We have started with the afternoon, but we talk about story and with the mitula more than French and Vanuatu communicating more. So we work together for future lol bonds preview ini setakat buat all political diplomatic ties preview ya pamitalan masem. So bonjour, ça va?
Bonjour, ça va?
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir ou bonjour.
Okay. And how are you this afternoon?
I'm okay. Thank you. I'm happy to be with Kava Wine.
Oh, thank you. Right. Okay. So actually, the first thing I would like to get to know. We would like to get to know you. What is your job? How long have you been doing it as the ambassador for France that looks after the Pacific region, and also especially the South Pacific? Am I correct?
Yes.
So yeah, and how long have you been doing this, and how is it so far?
Okay, so my name is Veronique Roger Lacan, and I arrived in New Caledonia 1.5 years ago as the ambassador to the Pacific. It's the first time that France appoints a regional ambassador to the Pacific. Before, the ambassador to the Pacific was based in Paris, but because the Pacific is gaining more and more importance in the overall stability of the international community, President Macron decided to appoint me here in the Pacific. And my job is a regional one. The diplomatic footprints of France in the Pacific is 7 bilateral ambassadors. You know Ambassador Jean-Jean Villemer. He's the bilateral ambassador to Vanuatu and to Solomon Islands. We have 6 other bilateral ambassadors who cover all the independent states in the region. And I am the regional ambassador, meaning that any type of project we can have regionally to strengthen the cooperation among the 14 independent states, but also the non-independent other territories like the compact states with the United States in Micronesia, or the independent state association with New Zealand, or the French territories, which are New Caledonia, French Polynesia, and Wallis and Futuna. We want to strengthen the cooperation among all of those, and this is my role.
So how long have you been as the ambassador for France in the South Pacific?
1.5 years.
Oh, 1 year.
And it's it's 2 more years.
2 more years.
Yes.
So you'll be reigning as the ambassador for about 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years and maximum 4 years. And
4 years.
After that, someone else will come.
Okay. So as being the ambassador, I would say, how can France and Vanuatu help each other to have peace in the South Pacific community?
Oh, France and Vanuatu, we have a very long-term relationship, and it's a very solid relationship. And it's a relationship which translates into bilateral relations. But what we want to do is to strengthen the relationship between Vanuatu and France for stability in the region. It means that we would like to embark with Vanuatu on projects that maybe Vanuatu has to strengthen regional cooperation, if we can be of help to support Vanuatu's initiative to support the stability of the region. We would like to look into this type of initiatives, but we also have some ideas which are not the French state ideas, but they are ideas that we have collected from people in the region, countries in the region. I want to explain one. One is a project that we have to support audiovisual production in Oceania. Because when I arrived, I had lots of people discussing with me, saying that, oh, the culture in Oceania is so overwhelmed and drowned into Netflix and Amazon type of culture, and the Oceanian culture is disappearing. And the youth in Oceania, they are getting very far apart from the culture in Oceania. and also countries like Tuvalu, who are disappearing because of sea level rising. They are digitalizing all their archives, and also they are registering, filming all their dances, traditional dances. So we found out that it would be interesting for the region to have its own directors, its own producers. And you yourself, you are radio, you are putting things on the air. It's important to protect that and to promote that. So we are putting a fund at the South Pacific community. We will put some funds, some money, and we would ask the support, political support of Vanuatu for such an initiative. And this is what I mentioned to Prime Minister Napa, to Minister of Foreign Affairs, and to the President of the Parliament, and all of them were interested. We will put the money, we will ask some other contributors to put some money. We will not ask money from Vanuatu, but we want your political support. This is how we can work. There is also the case of, I just want to take this case of the fight against illegal fishing. I know that it is an issue which is very important for Vanuatu. And we have some naval forces based in French Polynesia and in New Caledonia. So our ships, they travel all around South Pacific, and when they arrive in the economic zones of each country, like they arrived last week, they were in the economic zone, and this is in cooperation with Vanuatu. We will not enter the economic zone of Vanuatu without having your authorization, of course. We embark a Vanuatu officer on board our French naval ship. And then if we come across some illegal fishers, together with the Vanuatu officer, we would stop the illegal fishing by this other boat and tell this other boat first to give back all the illegal fishing so that it goes to Vanuatu or goes back, if it is still time, to the sea. And if it's too late, anyway, it will go to the Vanuatu people, to the Vanuatu fishers. And this is the type of cooperation, and we are doing this everywhere in the Pacific.
So with the fishing vessels that you have, going around the EEZ, do you have any programs or trainings do you give to the maritime here in Vanuatu to go on the operations?
Yes, we contribute to a number of programs with the Pacific Forum Fisheries Agency, but also there are lots of training programs. We have established something that we call the Pacific Academy, where we give trainings on a number of issues. It can be humanitarian assistance and disaster relief. It can be illegal fishing. It can be crisis management, also in times of insurrections or everything. And this is the types of cooperation, concrete and operational cooperation that we have with the countries in the Pacific.
Now, moving on to another topic we'll be having this afternoon. What are your thoughts as Vanuatu trying or helping the New Caledonia of having independence as being an ambassador of France in the Pacific region?
So my role as ambassador to the Pacific, as far as the New Caledonia, French Polynesia, and Wallis and Futuna are concerned, is to look at the way they implement their external relations, regional cooperation competencies. And what can Vanuatu do to assist the people of New Caledonia to reach their self-determination is to first know exactly what we talk about when we talk about self-determination. Because the right term is self-determination. Decolonization is a very political term. The legal term, which is used in the UN Charter, and in the French constitution, and maybe in the Vanuatu constitution, it's self-determination. What does self-determination mean in the United Nations terminology? It means 4 things. It means self-determination means either independence, so this is what you mentioned in your question, or state association. This is, for example, the case of the Cook Islands with New Zealand. They are in a status of self-association, or integration into an already independent country. This is the current case for New Caledonia, or any other solution that the people concerned will negotiate among themselves and with the state from which they want to choose another solution. So what I mean is that independence is one of the 4 solutions of self-determination. What the United Nations Charter says is that any territory can have self-determination. In our constitution too, it is said very clearly that any overseas territory of France can have at any time self-determination. But they can have it provided that it is a consensual solution asked for by all the people concerned. So if we take Caledonia, we know, everybody knows that there are 40% Kanaks, that there are 60% other types of origin. There are Indonesians, like in Vanuatu, Vietnamese, there are Indonesians, there are Wallisians, there are Japanese, there are French people. I mean, people who arrived, they are not, they arrived at the mid 19th century. And all of them, they believe that Caledonia is their land, is their country, and they want to go nowhere else. And some of them want to be independent, some others want to remain within the French Republic. So what do? You enable those people to obtain their self-determination, so they can choose among those 4 solutions, but they have to choose it peacefully. No riots, no insurrection, no burning of the schools, no burning of the industry, no burning of what belongs to someone else, because you know that after the last crisis, there are up to $3 billion of damages. Can you imagine $3 billion of damages? And this is only because a handful of people decided to burn everything. Is it a good way to obtain self-determination? I'm asking the question to you, I'm asking the question to the public. I'm not sure. But now, as it has always been the case, the French state is pushing everyone in Caledonia to come to the negotiation table and to find a consensual solution. Bearing in mind that self-determination is the overarching principle. So what Vanuatu people can do is first to know that it's not only Kanak people who are concerned, because there are 60% of other people, and the Caledonian people are a diverse population, and they all have to find a consensual solution, and this is what the French state offers.
Wow, that's a really good way of putting it, though. Okay, I've heard that you have also met with our Prime Minister and also other ministers that you have mentioned in your as we were, talking along. What is your thoughts as the Prime Minister has decided to ban the neutralized citizens from contesting in the national election?
Oh, I think this is far away from my mandate as an ambassador to the region. It's a very internal matter, and I would like to not to comment on that one. Thank you.
Well, I guess we have done everything. Oh, I forgot to ask you when we came in. How long have you been in Vanuatu now?
Now it's my 4th day.
Your first day?
Yeah.
You just
no,
arrived?
fourth.
Fourth day.
Fourth day.
Right.
Yes.
So, one last question before, don't know whether Kava is here yet or not, but one last question before we go and have the tamafa for both of us, since I'm talking with you and, you know, it's kind of new for me. But how do you see Vanuatu so far?
Well, it's a country which now has gone through a lot of changes politically, and it seems that now there is a strong majority. There is a new president of the parliament, a new prime minister, and there are many things that are en route to being proposed and achieved to the population. So I wish lots of stability to Vanuatu, and I met the one and only female parliamentarian today.
Oh,
and
that's nice.
I would like to congratulate her on her election and to wish many other women to become politicians, because I think that in politics the people benefit from parity a lot.
Okay, just before you go, I said that was the last one, but yeah, just before you go, do you have any additional comments or things that you would like to say to our viewers viewing the video right now, or you know, tuning in wherever they are?
I would like, yes, to have a message to you, to the youth and to women of Vanuatu. Youth, please take your own destiny into your hands, study, and become strong advocates of your own future and of the future of your country, and strengthen your country. And women as well, take your normal role, the role that is yours in the political and social life of Vanuatu. And I'm very pleased also to see you and Madame, the producer, in your roles, your respective roles. Congratulations.
Okay, well, merci beaucoup. And
Merci.
that was Veronique Roger Lacan, and she is the ambassador for France who looks after the Pacific region, or especially the South Pacific, here in with me this afternoon for the Kava Kajup. And like I said, it comes to my favorite part of the show is I'll be having the honor of having Kava with the ambassador. So who does that? So I'm going to be the one doing it this afternoon, so I can't wait. So thank you very much for tuning to Kava Kajup, and till next time, with the next visitor or the next guest, which is going to be with me for later on. Thank you.